All right, so you are transitioning to the carnivore diet, and whether you're coming from a plant-based diet to a paleo diet or just a normal American diet, or maybe Mediterranean or European, whatever that may be, and you're transitioning to the carnivore diet specifically to heal your gut, you need to watch out for this because this is something that a lot of people fall into and don't realize how potent, how overpowering it can be for you, especially in your mind. Because for so long, from any kind of diet you've been coming from, you probably ate a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs in your life, especially if you're European. I don't know who's watching this video, but Europeans love bread, love the milk, they love the dairy, and that's awesome. But usually, if you're just eating a lot of foods from anywhere you go, there's always carbs on your plate. If you're an American, you know carbs are loved here. Processed foods are loved here. Junk food is loved here. Junk foods are loved here. So if you're coming from any kind of diet, even Mediterranean, you know that sugar cravings are something that you probably are going to have to overcome when you switch to the carnivore diet. Sugar cravings are normal when you switch to the carnivore diet because you are switching not only the types of foods that you're eating, but you are switching the way your mind thinks, the way your mind is grooving, the neuroplasticity in your mind. People don't understand that. Even I didn't for so long when I was doing carnivore, that when you do carnivore and the past history of whatever you were eating probably a lot of carbs. And your body was probably running on fuel, but fuel that came from sugar. Now your body's running on fuel, but running on fuel from fat and animal fat specifically. And so to transition from sugar to animal fat as a fuel source, it's going to take time for your body to be acclimated to it. So keep that in mind that when you switch to the carnivore diet, don't think it's going to be like an easy peasy way of living. It is for me because I'm an athlete and I'm a high achiever. And when I commit myself to something, I do it. And, I was having severe gut issues. So I'm like, I needed a severe solution. And this was it. And so I was very desperate. And with the mindset of my athlete, high achiever mindset, I was like, I could do this. I could do this for a year. And that's, to me, a year is better than years of pain. And if you're someone who is coming to the carnivore diet to avoid years of pain, to avoid the gut issues and decrease the gut symptoms and to completely heal your gut, you're on the right track. But keep in mind, you're going to have sugar cravings. And that's normal. Tell yourself that's normal. This is normal. My body is going to go through withdrawals. And that's what you're going to see is that when you go on the carnivore diet, you may see withdrawals. You may see symptoms of having like a cold, but not really. It's your body detoxifying a lot of the sugar that are stuck in your cells and getting it out of your system and getting rid of it out of your system. So that's normal. And that's kind of your body going through a detox. It's kind of similar to when because sugar and drugs are so similar in the way it interacts in your brain, like the pleasure centers in your brain, the way it reacts to sugar is similar to the way it interacts when you ingest drugs. So it makes sense that your body will go through a withdrawal process of feeling probably worse before you get better, because now your body is cleansing itself. It's healing itself and cleansing itself at the same time. So because it's doing that, whether or not you realize it, there's a lot of sugar in your cells throughout your body. And now your body is being engulfed with fat, animal fat, which is great. If you're not eating a lot of sugar, great. And you're eating fat now, perfect. But your body, your brain especially, is going to be like, where's the sugar? I need the sugar. I need my fix. And that's normal. It's normal to go through sugar withdrawals. It's normal to feel like you have the flu, a cold, when you first start doing carnivore, because you're going through a withdrawal process similar to when a drug addict is stopping himself from doing drugs anymore. He feels the shivers. He feels like he's going to get a cold. He feels sick. Sometimes that happens to some people, like I did when I first started doing carnivore. I felt like, oh my gosh, like I don't feel amazing right now. I feel like my body is going through withdrawals. At least the first month I was going through that here and there throughout the week, not every day, but here and there. My body was going through withdrawals of sugar, and I felt like I easily got an itchy throat, like I was about to get a cold. And that's normal. I'm here to tell you that's normal. You may feel bad first before you get better, and that is okay. Stick to the carnivore diet, go past the sugar cravings, go past the withdrawal process, and commit, because I don't want you to live like this. I don't want you to have gut issues anymore. I don't want you to feel like bloated, lethargy, foggy brain, not efficient at your job. Like, I want this to be gone for you so you can live a life of freedom and away from the pain. Okay? I hope this video helped. And if you want further help, I specifically created a free video guide just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are committing to not heal your gut. I placed it down below in the description box, okay? I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.